Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, after a fun and successful summer, because that's what a good cold will tell you at the end of the summer season, we have had numerous camps, special events, the opening of our new outdoor splash park, and many fun memories from this past summer season. The Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department now begins the process of transitioning back into more of our monthly programming options for many of our divisions and activities. As we settle into a new school year and the more calming and routine pace of fall, the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department has several new programs and special events planned to help round out your family calendar of fun. Joining me for the first half of our show is Programming Specialist Whitney Osborne, here to talk about a new series of special events. Whitney, thank you for joining us today.
Always a pleasure.
Well, I appreciate you coming in. I feel like I, more than anybody, am probably ready to cap off this summer because it's worn me down.
Yes.
It has been such a fun season, though, with so many things going on in our department, so many wonderful memories made. Like we said, as we transition into the fall season, there are so many other new things that we continue to look forward to. One of those being a new series of special events for our department that we're going to highlight at two locations in August and September. It's a new event called Family Food and Film Nights. It's a pretty simple idea, but something I think that's going to be really very popular with a lot of the families in our community. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have planned with these programs.
Definitely. Like you said, it is a very simple but very fun event. We tested it out last summer at Longview, and it was a huge hit, and we just felt like we needed to spread the love, and so we're going to try it out this year at Longview and then at Franklin. So the event is your family just gets to come to the facility and set up their lawn chairs, and we will put a family-friendly movie on a huge screen, and we'll have food trucks and games, and everybody can just kind of hang out for a while for the first hour or so till the sun sets, get some good food, hang out and mingle, and then we'll play the movie once the sun sets.
So it's that outdoor movie in the park kind of event, which we see a couple of those around the Franklin area in the summer, but then there's nothing that really progresses into the fall season that has this kind of spin on it. And especially as our days are starting to get a little bit shorter, our temperatures are starting to come down a little bit as well. Yeah, we hope. We're never really sure. It could be 102 tomorrow. But it seems to be a kind of natural transition into the fall to do outdoor movies in the park when you have so many natural advantages to this kind of event. And I love the approach that you're taking with it, taking it to some of our recreation facilities, having a chance to introduce people to the facilities if they've never been there before, but showing them the versatility that we have within our department for the different kinds of programs and events that we can offer. You guys are putting a lot of great fun into these nights. Not only is there a family-friendly movie, not only are there food trucks for people to purchase concessions or dinner from, but you guys are also bringing some free games and other types of entertainment for people to enjoy the night.
Definitely. We will have several cornhole boards set up and do some competitions. So we'll have that going on in one area of the field, and then we'll also have 9 Square, which is a fun game. The kids from camp absolutely love it, and so we definitely want to share that with our friends and family in the community. But it is similar to 4 Square, but it has 9 squares, and it's in the air. So it's built out of this PVC structure, and you kind of hit this big ball like you would a volleyball. But it's a really fun game. The kids absolutely love it. And then we'll also have Gaga Ball, which is you're in this octagon pit of sorts, and you kind of play like dodgeball, but you kind of just slap or hit the ball, and you try to tag people from the waist down. But so lots of fun games.
Less aggressive form of dodgeball.
No balls to the face. But it's a fun game that you can get a group together, kind of meet some new people and just kind of hang out.
and have fun.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. Well, like we said earlier, we have 2 of these events planned for the fall. The first one's coming up on Saturday night, August the 26th at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. And tell us what movie you have planned for this night.
We will be watching The Secret Life of Pets.
Always a great movie,
Yes.
and fun for the whole family. We've seen it multiple times, and I love how kid-based movies are made nowadays where adults can enjoy them too, so it's
Definitely.
a little something for the whole family. The second event is just 2 weeks later. It's going to be on Saturday night, September the 9th. It'll be held at Academy Park, just a mile and a half south of downtown Franklin, on the multi-purpose field behind the Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
And you have picked a very appropriate title for the family movie that night, considering the location
Definitely.
this event will be held at.
They'll be watching the movie Sing.
So behind the Performing Arts
Very-
Center, it's a natural follow-up for the movie that we chose for that night.
For sure.
So 2 wonderful family-friendly movies. Similar setup at Academy Park as the Longview Recreation Center, where you'll have the outdoor games as well as the food trucks, and just a very open, inviting way for people to spend a night together. This time of year, there's so much going on. There's that very, very quick transition from our summer to back to school, back to that routine, the extracurriculars, all of the things that start happening. And I think a lot of families are very mindful sometimes about, we still need to make time for ourselves when all these changes are happening and you're adjusting to new schedules or revisiting those old routines and kind of getting back in the swing of things. And I know on our end, we're preparing for a new school schedule this year, and little things like family time can sometimes get pushed out as you're reacclimating yourself to these kind of changes in schedule. And these events make it very easy for you to schedule your family time. They're set up on Saturdays, so they're outside of kind of that hustle and bustle, of the work week, Monday through Friday schedule.
And we were very mindful about sports leagues and
Yep.
football on Fridays and
'Cause
rec
this-
leagues
yes.
during the day on Saturdays.
This is South in the fall.
Yes.
So there are a couple of
Yes.
things you're going to have to look out for. You've got Friday night football for the high schools. You're right. You've got rec sports that start back in the fall, and a lot of early Saturdays and Saturday mornings and Saturday afternoons have those extracurricular commitments. There's a lot of college football going on, all weekend as well now, Thursday on. But by Saturday night, you can make the time for your family to spend a couple of hours together doing something just as simple as an outdoor movie in the park and just some fun active games.
Yes, definitely.
All right, so both of these events are set up from 7 to 10 p.m. At 7 o'clock, the games will be going, the food trucks will be on site, and then the movies are starting after dark, correct?
Yeah, and I looked, the sun sets about 7:20 both nights, so shortly thereafter, once it's dark enough to see the screen, we'll push play, and that'll give plenty of time to watch the full movie and be out by no later than 10.
Yep, absolutely. And then, it's early enough where you can still take the younger kids if you want to, and maybe they fall asleep on the blanket, and it's an easy transition to the car and home.
Done.
At least you always hope it is.
Yeah.
And then a great thing about these events, with all the activities that you have planned in these, we're keeping them free and open to the public. Spending time together as a family or spending time with other families in your community shouldn't always be about registering and paying an activity fee. And that certainly does apply to a good number of programs that we offer throughout the year. But our department also tries to be mindful of scheduling these open-ended events that are ongoing, open to the community, and free for anyone who would like to attend, so that we all have the opportunity to put a little leisure into our schedules. It's absolutely fabulous. All right, if you would like more information about these family food and film nights, you can visit our website at wcparksandrec.com or follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we hope to see you at one of these family food and film night events. Again, they're coming up Saturday, August the 26th at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, where we'll be viewing The Secret Life of Pets.
Yep.
And then 2 weeks from that, on Saturday, September the the 9th, the weekend after the Labor Day weekend, at Academy Park in Franklin. That's off of Columbia Avenue next to the Williamson County Public Library, where we'll be watching Sing.
Yes.
Again, these are both from 7 to 10 p.m., free and open to the public. We hope to see you at one of those events. I'm sure this isn't the only time we'll be seeing you this fall, Whitney. There's a lot of other really great community events coming up this fall. Annual, long-standing events that we are known for in the community that we're looking forward to as well. But for now, I'll just say I wish you best of luck with your first 2 events, and we'll catch up with you in a few weeks.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about more upcoming fall programs and special events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
You're always trying to keep your kids safe, right? What about preventing concussion? Concussion can happen anywhere, on a sports field, at the park, even at home. So you need to know the ABCs. Assess the situation, be alert for signs and symptoms, and contact a healthcare professional. Most kids recover completely, but seek care to help them get better faster. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. Keep kids safe. It's as simple as ABC.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about some of the upcoming fall special events offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. For the second half of our show, we're joined by another programming specialist with Williamson County Parks and Recreation, our cultural arts liaison, I'm just going to go with that, Janey Mason. Janey, thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you really, in my mind, are our cultural arts liaison because you're our main department liaison for a lot of the cultural art programs that the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department's had in existence for decades. The Starbright Players, the Williamson County Community Band, 5 Point Swing, and we'll be adding another type of volunteer organization to that list this fall. So lots of things to talk about on your calendar. We won't get on all of them today because just like Whitney, we do plan on having you back in a couple weeks to talk about some other programs as well. But we do want to spend a little bit of time today talking about the Williamson County Community Band.
Perfect.
They are about 3/4 through their 2017 performance season. It is amazing how fast it has gone. They've been here, there, and yonder performing all across Williamson County since February when they started rehearsals for this calendar year. Tell us a little bit about the band and kind of what they've been up to, and then we'll talk a little bit about how we're going to close out their performance year this year.
Right, so it's been an exciting year for the band. We've experienced a lot of growth in the membership, and just the level of musicianship continues to grow each year. So they're a completely volunteer organization. We have just over 60 members on the roster, and it's open to the public, anyone that has an instrument and a desire to play. Obviously, if you've played before, and you want to get back into it, you're welcome to join the band at any point. We'd love to have you come out. They rehearse weekly, and they're a really hard-working group of just wonderful people.
It's always great to see the Williamson County Community Band in action. It is one of the I don't want to say best kept secrets of Williamson County Parks and Recreation, because it's no secret. If you go to our website, they're there. The band's been in existence since the year 2000, so we're in our 17th performing year. But I think a lot of times people are genuinely surprised when they hear the Williamson County Community Band, because usually right off the bat, they don't know they're listening to a community band and a volunteer group of musicians. Just over the years, close to decades that this program's been in existence and been building and growing, the talent has always been amazing to me that we get tracked through this band. And the second thing is the willingness that this band has to share their love of music. This all started from a dear sweet man named Mr. Ken Krause, who came to our department and said, hey, I'd like to kind of do this. And we were open enough to be like, well, there's nothing like that in our community, so yes, let's do it. And it's, like you say, grown over the years to where we have a roster of, over 60 individuals who routinely play with this band. But there's so much, I guess it comes from the heart of the community band, or the love that each of the individuals in the band has. But when they play together, they have this amazing, resounding sound, and you do kind of forget, like, these are all just amateur musicians who get together and play because they like it.
Right. It's kind of, I mean, it's a treasure that we have this. It's a special program. It's it's the only one that I'm aware of that we have that is so intergenerational. Our youngest member is 10 years old, and our oldest one, I think he just turned 92. So they spread the age bracket, all levels of musicianship, and they really do put their heart into it.
They do. And like you said, this is a group meant for people who kind of know how to play already.
Correct.
This isn't a learning process.
Right.
But people do come to us with varying skills of knowledge in music and in playing music, and it's really great, and this goes back to kind of that intergenerational comment, to see people grow through the Williamson County Community Band, to see the younger members have a chance to mentor with some of the older members and see them grow in their skills. To see, some of the other members who are coming back into playing an instrument when they maybe haven't played for 10, 20, 30 years,
right.
And see them rediscover the love and the passion of something that has, had meant so much to them.
Yeah.
And just kind of how this band provides so much to so many people, I guess, is what I'm very clumsily trying to say.
Yeah, it's really, they've developed a family within themselves. So it's a band. They're just a wonderful group, and they rely on each other, and they work together, and they really put out quality music every time. Every time.
Well, it's always great. They're always a part of our ceremonies that the county holds at Veterans Park at Five Points in downtown Franklin, at Memorial Day, at Labor Day, at Veterans Day. And it's always great to see how the community responds to the Williamson County Community Band, because I think you do hear the passion in their music when they play, and they love being a part of that.
Yeah, they do.
And as our band travels around Williamson County, playing in multiple different venues, we're a regular now at the Brentwood Library. We play there every year. We play in different places throughout Franklin, community events. We've done some downtown Franklin festivals before, as well as just the ongoing concert series that the Parks and Recreation Department keeps up with, their ongoing shows as well. The community band's a wonderful experience that people really need to take in.
It really is, and this year has been special with the opening of the Academy Park project. We've been able to offer more concerts there on a regular basis, so we kind of have a new home and a new place for the band to be represented.
And a wonderful venue for them to perform in. I know ideally when Academy Park was first in the visioning processes, we thought it would be a wonderful place for them to find a home at the Performing Arts Center.
Right.
Fortunate for us, our band is too big to fit on the stage at the Performing Arts Center, so we've had to establish their home as far as their location for rehearsals and some of their shows inside the banquet hall at the Enrichment Center. But it really is a wonderful environment where this band can grow and flourish, and like you said, add more concerts to the schedule and be able to offer more opportunity for the band to play, for people to hear the band, and for just, our community in general to enjoy live band music.
Yeah.
Because, as a girl who grew up, with like a high school band and a community that really loved our high school band, outside of high school and maybe college, you lose some of that exposure to that big band sound.
Right.
And the community band's another way to keep it alive and growing.
Right, it is, and it's a good opportunity for the membership as well, because like you said, outside of school, once you finish college, if you participated there, unless you go into music as your profession, you really lose the opportunity to play with a group like this, and so it's special.
Very special indeed. And you guys have 3 more dates coming up on your 2017 performance calendar. We have something in September, November, and December, so multiple dates for people to have opportunities to check out the Williamson County Community Band. The September show is on Saturday, September the 9th. This is a little bit different than a typical band type of show. This is actually an opportunity for people to give back to the Williamson County Community Band.
Right. This is our only ticketed concert of the year. All of our other concerts are free to the public, and this one's open to the public, but it is ticketed.
And this is just another way for the band to kind of raise some additional funds to help offset some of their expenses throughout the year for sheet music and those types of things.
Right. As this year we've added a lot of music to the library, and we'd like to be able to continue to do that as the years progress, so we're able to offer a variety of programming to the public that comes to see the concerts. So this is just a way to kind of help us do that.
And the show is going to be Saturday, September the 9th at the Enrichment Center at Academy Park. And again, that's downtown Franklin off of Columbia Avenue next to the Williamson County Public Library. The show is going to start at 6:30 p.m. And can you give us the information for ticket sales?
Just check our website and we'll have all of the details there. You'll be able to purchase at the door as well.
Okay. Perfect. So all that information will be available through wcparksandrec.com. And if you would like to support the Williamson County Community Band or just music in general in our community, join us on Saturday, September the 9th for this wonderful event. Or then after that, you guys have your annual concert at our department's Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. That'll be on Sunday, November the 12th at the Williamson County Ag Expo Park.
Right, we're really looking forward to that as well. A couple of years ago, we were able to move the band setup down to the arena floor, so it's open to everyone inside the building to hear some great music.
So this is our annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show. That we host in conjunction with the Kris Kringle Car Classic. It's a wonderful weekend event that we do on Saturday, November the 11th and Sunday, November the 12th at the Ag Expo Park in Franklin. It's a great holiday shopping opportunity. It's a wonderful time for any car enthusiast who wants to come visit the car show. I mean, it's amazing what we've been able to do with that event. The quality cars that we're able to bring in. It is an invitation-only car expo, so you have the opportunity to see some really amazing vehicles through it. And then several years ago, we decided to throw a band concert in with it and just kind of add a little bit more into what people can experience when they come to this event. And so adding the Sunday afternoon concert, I think it's at 2 o'clock.
It is at 2.
Is a great way to introduce another crowd to this event. It's wonderful to hear the community band playing on the arena floor during this event and just having that live sound music fill the arena. Our band has an amazing repertoire of songs to their playing list, and they play a variety of different types of music in their concerts. They'll usually add a few holiday titles to this concert to help get people into that festive holiday spirit. But it's really a great thing when you can just kind of walk around and hear live music. And every year that we go, I'm always amazed at how live music pulls kids. Because my daughter, normally is not that much of a music enthusiast. Can appreciate a good song, prefers that I don't sing it. But, when she hears the band play, she's instantly drawn to it. And it's amazing to me how natural it is for children to find beat and rhythm and, free movement within music. They absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's a fun experience to watch small children see the band for the first time because it's kind of like a sensory overload. They get to see it, they get to hear it, they get to see how the music's coming out. Like it's just a neat experience to watch little kids experience it for the first time. And
then the last concert of the season will be the first Saturday in December, December 2nd. It will also be at the Enrichment Center at Academy Park. It is also an evening show at 6:30 p.m. And that will do for the 2017 performance season of the Williamson County Community Band. It's amazing how quickly it's come to an end.
I know, it feels like we just started, but we're looking at the end.
That feels like the year in general. 2017 has been a whirlwind. There's also some new exciting news with a new endeavor that the department is getting ready to start as well.
That's right. We, with Academy Park being open, and we're really looking at expanding the performing arts there, we are starting a community chorus. We had a couple of individuals approach us with the idea, and so we have started the groundwork for that, and pretty soon we'll be able to announce a new director for that group, and then rehearsal sites and schedule will follow soon, but we're looking to kind of mirror the process that the community band went with we'll start, and then we'll just grow the program and start offering concerts and
so for all of our vocalists out
Yeah.
there, people who love to sing or would like to get together to sing with a group of people, this is another great opportunity for individuals in our community who have an interest or passion in singing, who want to be able to just express themselves, where they can be involved in a program where they can grow as a vocalist, meet other people, perform throughout the community, and in turn provide an amazing service to the community itself.
Right.
I know for a lot of people who love to sing, you know, they might sing in church choirs, but outside of that, there's limited opportunities for individuals in our community to get together to sing with a group of people.
That's right. There are other community choruses around the surrounding areas, but we don't have one, and we want one. So here we go.
There you go. It's just part of what I love about our department, the flexibility that they always have. If there's a genuine interest in our community, we're always open into looking to see how we can make that happen, or how we can better add to the experiences of the individuals in our community.
Yeah.
So look for more information to come about the formation of the new Williamson County Community Chorus. As the program develops through the department, you will start seeing information about it on our website as well as in our recreation facilities and through our social media channels. So again, go to wcparksandrec.com for all the current news on what's happening with Williamson County Parks and Recreation and ways that you can be involved in the performing arts in our community. There's an amazing amount of stuff going on, and we look forward to it all. The next time we see you, Janey, we'll talk a little bit more about other performing art programs, the Star Bright Players, and other things that we've got coming up this fall. But I appreciate you taking the time to come in today to talk to us about the band and the new community chorus and some of the things that you guys have coming up in the fall.
Thanks for having me.
All right, just to recap really quickly, we do have a lot of events coming up this fall. Tons of information is available to you. We have our family food and film nights that are going to be August the 26th at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, as well as September the 9th at Academy Park in Franklin. The Williamson County Community Band also has an event at Academy Park on September the 9th as well. So that place is going to be a very popular location that second weekend in September, but sure to be fun and something for everyone in our community to enjoy as well. Our community band will also round out their performance calendar for the year with additional shows November the 12th at our annual Holiday Arts and Crafts Show at the Ag Expo Park, and on December the 2nd with the year-end concert at the Enrichment Center at Academy Park. All of these dates, additional information about the ticketed sales for the September 9th show, plus other programs and activities through all of our division can be found, through all of our department, can be found through our website. Again, that's wcparksandrec.com. And if you don't already, also be sure to follow us on our social media channels through Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as Pinterest and YouTube for photos and videos of all of our exciting offerings. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, it's all about you.